Jupiter. This image was enhanced by the U.S. Geological Survey to bring out detail. It is based on a 1979 image from the Voyager 1 spacecraft. Designations. Pronunciation I/DUPJTYR/. Adjective Jovian. Orbital characteristics. Epic J2000. Aphelion 816,520,800 km 5.4581040. Aphelion 714,573,600 km 4.9504290. Semi-major axis 778,547,200 km 5.204267. Eccentricity 0.048775. Orbital period 4,331.572 days. 11.85920 year. 10,475.8 Jupiter solar days. Synodic period 398.88 days. Average orbital speed 13.07 km/s. Mean anomaly 18818. Inclination 1305 to ecliptic. 609 to Sun's equator. 032 to invariable plane 6. Longitude of ascending node 104.92. Argument of perihelion 275,066. Satellites 63. Physical characteristics. Equatorial radius 71,492 4 km 78. 11.209 Earths. Polar radius 66,854 10 km 78. 10.517 Earths. Flattening 0.06487 Surface area 6 to 1796 1010 km 89. 121.9 Earths. Volume 1 for 3128 1015 km 8. 1321.3 Earths. Mass 18986 1027 kg. 317.8 Earths. 1047 Sun 10. 0.0006% ethane. 0.0004% water. Ices. Ammonia. Water. Ammonium hydrosulfide NH4SH. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun and the largest planet within the solar system. 13. It is a gas giant with a mass slightly less than 1 THOUSA and DTH of the Sun, but is 2.5 times the mass of all the other planets in our solar system combined. Jupiter is classified as a gas giant along with Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Together, these four planets are sometimes referred to as the Jovian planets. The planet was known by astronomers of ancient times and was associated with the mythology and religious beliefs of many cultures. The Romans named the planet after the Roman god Jupiter. 14. When viewed from Earth, Jupiter can reach an apparent magnitude of 2.94, making it on average the third brightest object in the night sky after the Moon and Venus. Mars can briefly match Jupiter's brightness at certain points in its orbit. Jupiter is primarily composed of hydrogen with a quarter of its mass being helium. It may also have a rocky core of heavier elements. Because of its rapid rotation, Jupiter's shape is that of an oblate spheroid. It possesses a slight but noticeable bulge around the equator. The outer atmosphere is visibly segregated into several bands at different latitudes, resulting in turbulence and storms along their interacting boundaries. A prominent result is the Great Red Spot, a giant storm that is known to have existed since at least the 17th century when it was first seen by telescope. Surrounding the planet is a faint planetary ring system and a powerful magnetosphere. There are also at least 63 moons, including the 4 large moons called the Galilean moons that were first discovered by Galileo Galilei in 1610. Ganymede, the largest of these moons, has a diameter greater than that of the planet Mercury. Jupiter has been explored on several occasions by robotic spacecraft, most notably during the early Pioneer and Voyager flyby missions and later by the Galileo orbiter. The most recent probe to visit Jupiter was the Pluto-bound New Horizons spacecraft in late February 2007. A scheme of Jupiter's ring system showing the 4 main components. The planet Jupiter has a system of rings, known as the rings of Jupiter or the Jovian ring system. It was the 3rd ring system to be discovered in the solar system, after those of Saturn and Uranus. It was first observed in 1979 by the Voyager 1 space probe and thoroughly investigated in the 1990s by the Galileo orbiter. It has also been observed by the Hubble Space Telescope and from Earth for the past 25 years. Ground-based observations of the rings require the largest available telescopes. The Jovian ring system is faint and consists mainly of dust. 6. The main and halo rings consist of dust ejected from the moon's Metis, Adrastea and other unobserved parent bodies as the result of high-velocity impacts. High-resolution images obtained in February and March 2007 by the New Horizons spacecraft revealed a rich fine structure in the main ring. 7. In visible and near-infrared light, the rings have a reddish color, except the halo ring, which is neutral or blue in color. The size of the dust in the rings varies, but the cross-sectional area is greatest for non-spherical particles of radius about 15 m in all rings except the halo. 8. The halo ring is probably dominated by submicron or dust. The total mass of the ring system including unresolved parent bodies is poorly known, but is probably in the range of 1011 to 1016 kg. 9. The age of the ring system is not known, but it may have existed since the formation of Jupiter. 9. Discovery and structure. The rings of Jupiter was the 3rd ring system to be discovered in the solar system, after those of Saturn and Uranus. It was first observed in 1979 by the Voyager 1 space probe. It comprises 4 main components: a thick inner torus of particles known as the halo ring, a relatively bright, exceptionally thin main ring, and 2 wide, thick and faint outer gossamer rings, named after the moons of whose material they are composed, Amalthea and Thebe. 6. The principal attributes of the known Jovian rings are listed in the table. 6.8.